Okay, welcome everybody. I am recording this Zoom here tonight. This is the 20th of March, 2019. I'm the Fearless Mama. My name's Tammy Montgomery. I'm here with the Fearless crew. What we're doing tonight is we're just giving people a little bit of a glimpse, kind of like, I guess you could say, a bird's eye view of what we do here. And I'm one of the top sponsors for Six Figure Empire. I was asked to put together a program called the Fearless Mama. Fearless Mama 2.0, actually. I had a version I was starting to explain to everybody before I started the Zoom, is that I had a product last March, April-ish. I kind of came out with an epiphany. I said, you know what? I'd really like to have my own product. I'd really like to have my own training. And I thought, well, maybe I could do like a membership site, you know? You guys ever hear of those membership sites? And I tapped on Tim's show. Tim Berger is actually the owner of Six Figure Empire, and we collaborated, and it was actually a Skype conversation, believe it or not. So a Skype conversation turned into, sure, Tammy, you can, you know, put together like a front end. They call it like a front end sales funnel. If you guys are familiar with any internet marketing program or any kind of program that, you know, makes money online, is you like to build trust. Like that's what we're doing here tonight. So any of the guests that are listening in, if you have not joined yet, this is kind of, like I said, a bird's eye view of what you'd get once you join. We're a community of like-minded people. I work very closely with my team, and I always pride myself on one thing: teaching people how to generate leads online. You obviously see it's working. Each week we keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's exactly what the Fearless Mama teaches. Is we teach lead generation, we teach how to market online, we teach strategies on how to make money online. And so that's what we're here to do. That the products, okay, the products are not something that we ship to you. So in other words, the products are virtual. Like most internet marketing and education products, they're actually virtual. So once you purchase tonight, you won't have to go and you won't have to knock on Vicky's door, for example, or Vicky won't have to walk over and give it to, let's see, what's her name there? Christine. See what I'm saying? Like that's the beauty and the power of internet marketing and internet products, okay? So we have them in the back office. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to take you guys kind of through a tour. Okay, that's what I am. I'm a highly paid tour guide. Okay, so just in the month of March, I've just hit over $27,000 in 1 month, actually the 20th, so that's not too bad. I've been doing this for many years, and to me, it just keeps getting fun every day, more fun every day. I look at it like I get to meet a new friend every day. Seriously, that's what it's like. It's like, wow, I connected with this person. You know, now I met this person. So even if you're not a social person, I used to be very shy. And I'll show you guys in a minute what I'm talking about. I'm serious. When I used to be shy. Okay. Now I have the confidence to speak in front of people, in front of the Zooms here. I've been to live events where I've spoken in front of 50 to 75 people at a time. I wasn't always like this, though. And I think I might have even mentioned that to Vicky just recently, you know. So I'm going to share my story a little bit. I'm going to share how it's possible for you. So if you're sitting there thinking the stuff just doesn't work online, I'm going to prove that. I'm going to prove that wrong. Any naysayers out there tonight, feel free to ask me any questions. Mary Beth and I are here. Sally's here. We're going to make sure that you guys get those questions answered, okay? David's also here. So let's see, I'm going to share my screen. Let's see, make sure I got it here. I got to open it up. Sorry, I had Aweber open still. All right, so first things first, and how you got here was you saw a really cool website, okay? A website that I actually helped put together. That's the exciting part. So you saw a website and you said, wow, this is amazing. Really, I can create $250 in 72 hours. Again, I have to say, results are based upon your efforts. I always have to put a disclaimer in here, okay? And so you saw this website, you went to the email, you opted in is what we call it, and now you're here on the Zoom. This is, like I said, a little extension. This is what we call our, you know, community bird's eye view of what you're going to get once you're on the inside. So that's what they call a sales funnel. We do not do any convincing, selling, telling, explaining, bugging family and friends, none of that stuff. So you can relax. I will never ask you to do any cold calling. I personally don't do any cold calling. In fact, If someone calls me to explain what this is about, I will not explain it because I don't do as good of a job as this website does. I'm serious. If you guys were to call me tonight, I'd go like this little, I mean, I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to remember everything on here, right? That's what we call a system, okay? And systems are very highly sought after, especially high converting systems. In the time that I launched this, I told you guys of what my results are, okay? 258 people, 259. I lose track. I mean, I usually get between 3 to 4 a day. That's just the front end funnel, okay? So I'm going to give you guys the whole scoop tonight. So what you do is, this is my email, so it's probably going to ask me to confirm it again. I've done this quite a bit on these Zooms. So what you'll see is this next page, which does all the explaining for you. It's going to show you a solo ad copy. That's kind of like the free, kind of like a hook, we call it, like a free giveaway for your audience, for the people that you're attracting into a home-based business. And they're going to be able to click it, and they'll be able to get the solo ad. I'm sure you guys have gone through this already because you're here on this Zoom. This is how you got here. Or you just saw a Facebook post. So if you haven't seen this website, make sure you get back to the person that invited you here to this Zoom because you're going to want to check it out because it's exactly what you're going to purchase tonight. This is the second video. This is the voice of Tim Berger, the owner of the company and the system. And so he's going to kind of give you a little bit more of a glimpse on how these automated systems work. We wake up to sales in the morning. Mary Beth does, Sally does, David does. We all wake up, all the members wake up to sales in the morning or in the afternoon. I got one, it was like, I don't know, I think it was 2 something. I didn't speak to the gentleman. It just came through on my phone, okay? I have 2 little devices now that I get to work with and show you guys this. I'm really getting techie over here. So I got 2 devices to kind of show you guys stuff. This one's not booting up right now for some reason. But anyway, you get a notification that you get a Fearless Mama sale. You get $250. It's 100% commission. So whoever you paid is who you work with essentially. And then you have products. Okay, the products, if a person wants to review the products and go over the products, then this is the products tab. So that, like I said, they're training modules. The modules that I have put together, I spent, I think it was 3 or 4 weeks that I literally sat at my computer and I worked with Tim and we went through these products to make sure that they were something that the marketplace needs. So you always have to fulfill a need. Anytime you can solve someone's problem, which is not making money, number one, that's one of the best niches to be in online. Hint, hint. It's not health. It's not weight loss. It's not any of that stuff. The niche when I went to my first information marketing boot camp was money making and business opportunities. Okay. So you're in the right niche, so to speak. Okay. Money's like oxygen. If you guys don't have money on a day-to-day basis flowing through your bank account, you're not going to be able to do much. Okay. So this is what the program is about. And we have 7 modules in there. And this is kind of my experience, not only how I went from 0 to 100K in the first year, but how I went from seriously being 100 pounds overweight to now losing over 100 and some pounds. Okay. And it wasn't because I had a job. It wasn't because I was working for someone. It was because of the big ticket industry that we're involved in. So I'll explain that, like I said, once I get through this. So these are the products. The modules are what makes it legal. These are the products. I'm not joking, I went from the couch to being able to run 3 5Ks. My husband helped me. He was there to support me, cheer me on, you know, hey, come on, you can do it, Tammy. At the age of 49, I was able to run my first 5K. That was pretty impressive. I never had run one before. I was in sports when I was in high school. You know what I mean? But you know, it's just something else to be able to say, hey, I've accomplished that. So I love this kind of stuff. I love being able to help people break through that. I have many, many people, I'm going to stop screen share for a second. I have many, many people that come up to me, even at events, and they'll say, Tammy, because of you, or they'll send me a Facebook message and they'll say, Tammy, because of you, I've been able to lose weight. I mean, to think that I've changed that, or I've been able to quit smoking, or I've been able to quit whatever, okay, whatever vice it was that they had, these modules are changing lives, guys. It's not just about making money. And that's what I wanted for an impact. You know how you want to just impact something when you're like, you hit, you know, late 40s? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to impact people because this industry has done very well for myself and my family. I wanted it to spread out to other families. That's how I wanted to give back to the world. okay? So I wanted my modules in my transformation to be able to let people realize that this can be done. You can change anything. It doesn't matter what age you're at. You know what I mean? We're here now, right? We can keep making an impact with everybody, you know, so we can change lives. You know, we're changing it on a day-to-day basis. I love seeing the results and the sales and the, you know, and what money can do for you. Money is really a good thing. You know, just try to get rid of all that thinking that you used to, you know, think about when you're growing up. Listen, I was brought up blue collar, you know, I was raised on a farm. You know, I didn't think this kind of money was possible. $27,000 in 20 days. I would have told you that you're crazy, that there's no way that can happen. You know, I would have just said, no, don't even talk to me about it. You know, I mean, back then, right? And now fast forward, and it's you know, the 20th of March 2019, and this is exactly what's happening. And this is exactly what's happening and helping and working for my team members, for the Fearless Crew, I call them. So if you're fearless and you can believe it, and then stick with me, because I'm going to show you guys more. All right, so that's one part of it. The reason why I've been able to produce these results right here that I'm showing you guys here on the screen is because not only the Fearless Mama is at, and you want to take a look at this lower right here. My thing's not working here. There it is, right here. Is because there's something on the back end that you want to take a look at. Okay, it's literally, it's called the big ticket I've been talking about. So big ticket sales. So you can start with $250, but there's also more room for growth. Let's say you make a couple $1,000s your first month. You want to scale up. This is how people become free. Not only because, you know, free of weight or free of, you know, any worry or free of whatever you're you know, bound by. This is what can help you. Okay. So we have a opportunity in the back office of the Fearless Mama once you do actually join. This is going to be your little portal, if you want to call it that. It's your portal where everything begins. Okay, so once you pay the $250 tonight, once you get back to that person that brought you here, once you pay your one-time ticket of $250, you're going to get access. You're going to get a phone call, an email, and a text with a username and password, and you're going to be able to log in here, and you're going to be able to see how to set up your account. Whoops, one second here. I just want to make sure that I show some of the screenshots. All right, whoops. I promised everybody I would not show my name. Again, everybody get back to the person. You guys know who I am. I'm saying get back to the person that invited you here. I'm showing you guys where you can set up your account. So this is member to member. In other words, you get paid member to member. I only work with member to member systems. There's a reason. Don't we all need money now? Like not in 30 days, like a ClickBank or any of those kind of opportunities. Not in 2 weeks or bi-weekly or how some of those, I won't say MLMs pay you out, but I'm just saying like now, like tonight, like boom, you know? So that's the reason why I like member to member, and the same thing with my big ticket. So if someone joins me at, you know, 1,000 or 3,000 or 5,000, it's going to be instant. Okay. So you can get paid by BankWire, MoneyGram, PayPal, whatever it is that you want. You can do the same thing with the Fearless Mama even. So, you know, let's say Dan wants to send David money tonight. They'd talk to each other and they'd say, hey, how do you, Dan would say, hey, David, how do you want to get paid? Or how, you know, like Gavin, he's welcoming John and he's welcoming Leslie. So let's say John and Leslie, great job, Gavin, by the way. Let's say they join tonight. They'd say to Gavin, listen, give me your Fearless Mama link. I want to join tonight, $250. You can find that underneath your couch cushions probably, right? Everybody has $250. Dan like that. But I mean, you know, it's the truth. So if you guys want to get to the lifestyle income, you know, I do, right? Everybody wants the lifestyle income, right? The income that's really, really going to help you guys. I know there's some folks that have recently asked me, you know, how do you get out of debt and all this kind of stuff, right? So again, remember these numbers can add up, but that's a lot of 250s. That's not all that's there, okay? So you're gonna wanna go back into your dashboard. All right, let me quickly do this. Let me mute myself out. I get sick and tired of the same welcome video. So that's the third one, by the way, guys. That's the third recording I put in there. But this is where you're going to see the six-figure empire. Okay, now what's really exciting is by the end of the month, we're going to have another six-figure empire presentation. Okay. I always give it a little bit more when I hear it from Tim. He's saying, you know, should be by the end of March, but I'm just going to give a snad bit more, tiny bit more time. But this is the one that's been creating and making a lot of money for myself. So, you know, I'm grateful that he's, you know, going to be doing another one and a new one, because we always want, you know, new stuff. Anytime there's something new, you know, any new system or something like that, the sales explode. So I'm really looking forward to that, because everybody likes to see new stuff, right? It's kind of one of the human needs, right? We like to have change. We like to have variation. You know, that's just one of the human needs, right? Tony Robbins talks about that. But so we have this where you guys can use this. This is another automated part of it. So I actually get emails all the time. So when I get my Fearless Mama member, guess what? They're poking around in the back office. They're poking around, and all of a sudden they click here. Oh my gosh, I don't want to lose out on an extra $250,000 a year. That really gets their attention. So they come here, and guess what? They enter their information. They get an automated phone call, text, and an email, automated while you're out doing whatever you want to do. Like I said, I had dinner tonight with my hubby and my son, and we were at a place, and it's by the lake tonight. So while I was sitting there having dinner, I was getting notifications on my phone. You know, that's the kind of lifestyle you guys want. So it works very similar to the you know, sales funnel with the Fearless Mama. It's just, honestly, it's where it's going to be the higher levels, if that makes sense. So any second my phone's going to start ringing, and this is what happens is it lands on this next page. I might have put it in too many times. The system will only take your information so many times. So, but right here is where it's going to explain it for you. And then you get a notification. You can either call them, text them if you want, or you can just let the system do the work. So that's where we're talking about the lifestyle. Now, this gets better. Once you start building a six-figure empire team, okay, let's think big here for a second, guys. You guys want to make 7 figures, right? 7 figures is your goal. And how close of a time, like time, it's truncated time, right? So in other words, if you want to make, well, like everybody will make $1 million in their lifetime. I mean, if you're making $25,000 a year, it's going to take you however many years to get to the million, right? We're all going to make the million, but I'm saying, in what time frame do you want to make it in, is what I'm asking. Because when you're starting to climb up there and you're at 25, 35, 45, 50,000 a month, it's going to be closer together. The years are going to be closer together for you to become a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? You can do it in internet marketing. It's very, very possible. You can do it with real estate. It's very, very possible. But I really like online systems that pay you high ticket money, because that's, honestly, in my opinion, it's fast. It's faster than trying to find a house, go flip the house. We did that for 15 years. So I know how difficult that is, actually. And it was just like really time consuming, and we didn't see our kids a lot. Now we see our kids a lot, you know, and we love to have, you know, time with them. We've been able to travel all around. So that's really the best part of six figures. Of course, is level 1. Now it's calling. A little delayed, but it's calling me. Actually, no, that's another phone call coming in. So the second level, let's say you get a Fearless Mama group. Like I said, I got 250 some. So whatever your number is, whatever your goal is, and believe me, it's manageable. It's manageable. Don't think that would be not manageable, because remember, we have the Facebook group, we have the Zooms, right? And you're not having to teach and train them. They're going into the modules, right? So then by July, I love that. Cool. Millionaire by July. He just said it. You spoke it out to the universe. It will happen for you, Lee. So what will, right, Elvitas? It's like, yeah. Whenever you say something and you put it out there, now you've said it. It comes out. So tonight, say to your husband, say to your wife, I'm going to do this in the X amount of time. Guess what? Your subconscious starts working. It really does. Whether you're thinking it or not, your subconscious is going to work, and it's going to point you in the right direction to do that. I truly believe in that. So So the second level though, let's say Valerie, you know, she starts working and she starts bringing in, you know, 250 mama members. Then she gets into SFE, six-figure empire. Then she starts bringing in those level 1 members. And then she starts bringing in level 2 members. Guess who gets paid? Tammy does, because I'm her sponsor. So I get 20% of her sales. Okay? Pretty cool. I mean, all of a sudden I'll look down at my phone and I'll say, wow, I just got a 20%er tonight. So I either got a 250 for the 1,250 level, or I got a 750 for the $3,000 level, or I got a 1,250 for the $5,000 level. So Valerie's either made 1,000, 3,000, or 5,000. You guys following how this comp plan works? It's very interesting. Not just interesting, it's very lucrative, you know? So when you build your team, that's why I say I have multiple streams of income under one roof, okay? Under one roof. You don't need to go anywhere else, because it's a 250 and then it's 80-20 comp plan. So millionaire by 40, by your 40th. All right, Arthur. Well, I got you beat for a couple years. I'm 39 and I'm sticking to that, okay? I'm sticking to 39. I'm like my mother-in-law. She lived to be 89, 88, 89, almost 89. And she said, when I met her, I was like, oh, she's 39. I believed it, you know? And I said, oh, you're 39. And she's like, yeah, I'm 39. Every birthday, I'd say, well, how old are you? Oh, that's right, you're 39. So, you know, whatever your mind believes. And she lived a long time, you know, bacon every morning. West Virginian people just are crazy. Yeah, Vicki, you're 21. That fish still, I still can't believe that you keep catching those pikes that are just like unbelievably big. So anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Mary Beth here, and then she's going to give her ditty, and then I like to call it ditty, and then Sally's going to jump on and talk, and then David, if you want to talk, or anyone else. We got a lot of new faces on here tonight. This is really great. It's really, really powerful. You don't look 61. You're not 61. Come on, get out of there. Now everybody's disclosing their age. Okay, I got to unmute Mary Beth. Sorry, Mary Beth. There you are.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, thanks so much, Tammy. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm being silly tonight, aren't I? I'm just
okay. Wonderful. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Tammy, you did such a phenomenal job of explaining and giving a fabulous, you know, overview and presentation. You know, literally with, you know, nothing left out, all the details, everything that anybody really needs to know to become part of this awesome community. And it's so exciting to see so many new faces on this hangout tonight, and how we are growing by leaps and bounds. And you know, we are really having a tremendous growth spurt, you know, and I don't see that slowing down anytime soon. And you know, it's easy to see why, Tammy. I mean, there's literally everything within this entire platform, not only the Fearless Mama 250 product, but the big ticket on the back end that anybody, you know, could ever need, want, and desire to have success, both, you know, short-term and long-term. I mean, this is something that, you know, works now. It's going to work next month. It's going to work next year. And even more important, you know, we're equipping them with this knowledge and the information and the skill set to be successful with what we have here and what anybody needs to be able to, you know, transfer into another opportunity. And that's huge, you know, so we can, you know, diversify our interests and our assets and opportunities and really start to create, you know, a special lifestyle, something that's really going to, you know, get us what we need, what we want, and what we desire and deserve. And, you know, that's big. That's big. You know, we have the extra income opportunity on the front end with the Fearless Mama, which is a great stepping stone product for people, you know, to get started, who want to start or need to start, you know, on that level. And then those that want more can definitely take their profits and upgrade, and then just really scale up into a wonderful lifestyle business with the SFE. So it's really wonderful. I mean, everything is here from A to Z. The training is amazing. You know, the value that you have provided, Tammy, is just off the charts. I mean, it's just off the charts. I mean, those video training tutorials, each one of those alone in the masterminds are worth thousands. I mean, I don't think people really kind of quite realize what they are getting for such a small price to pay for success, for only $250 one time. I mean, it's insane. I mean, it's just pure content and pure value. And it's worth way in excess of $250. You know, I mean, no monthly fee to have something where, you know, member to member, you can make 100% commissions. Those add up very nicely, very quickly. But, you know, why stop there? Why not, you know, take it to the next level and really start to, you know, create a lifestyle that you really desire. I mean, I know everybody, you know, has dreams and all that stuff. They want to do things for themselves. They want to do things for their families. And that's where the life-changing lifestyle income is. And it's all here and it's all possible, you know, with all the training and all the components and everything that we have that we offer, you know, with these masterminds and live opportunities, Zoom Hangouts, and, you know, the funnels are just amazing. I mean, they do all the telling, selling, and explaining. They're high response, high converting. Right. So, I mean, it's all here. You know, it's all here. You don't have to look elsewhere. You know, I know people always think, you know, that the grass is greener on the other side, but when they really realize the potential and what's here actually is real, works, converts, and it's insane value. You know, you don't need to look outside of this community. So that's worth a lot. It really is.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Yeah. So thanks, Tammy, for everything you continue to do. And it's just so exciting to be part of this. I mean, I just see the growth and the success stories and the testimonials just pouring in record numbers all week long. It's amazing. It's amazing. You know, the way this has gone viral and the way people are catching, you know, kind of catching the wave and jumping in and having success in a relatively short period of time. That's what's even more, you know, inspiring and uplifting, is it's not taking people weeks, it's not taking them months. I mean, if you get serious enough, I mean, you can take this and, you know, flip to 250 within just a couple of days.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
Mickey, you know, and what you have,
Mickey's doing it right now. She's getting a sign up.
Yeah, and what we have documented, you know, is just not hype. I mean, we're not just, you know, hyping people up.
No,
I mean, it's the real deal. I mean, if you really plug in and get serious, and, you know, go in a quiet space in your home and dive into the training and just get serious about it and hustle. I mean, you can definitely, I mean, can't stay in the income guarantees, of course, but I mean, you can definitely turn that into a reality in, you know, within days, I would say. Within days. I mean, that 250 within 72 hours is quite possible, and it's quite realistic.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to, while Mary Beth's saying that, I forgot to share, I did this for Tim. Because I'm revamping, I'm adding more information, you know, I hope you guys can see this. It's sort of in my left-hand corner now, but I started this back in July. These are what we call the Cliff Notes. I had to send them to Tim, but this is all the stuff literally on what is a mastermind. So I did like an intro, like my dream of having a mastermind and talking about marketing. So these aren't really like, okay, like the lessons, it's not like a lesson. It's not like boring, you know, like the way I learned was I like to have fun. You know, I like to go to events. I like to learn. Mary Beth and I've met in person, you know, and so we had fun. Like we ate, you know, we drank. Well, did we drink? No, we didn't drink. But, you know, I mean, we had coffee, but you know what I mean? Maybe adult beverage that night. But anyway, I'm getting, you know, whatever. But this is what we have here with I get really giddy thinking about Vegas and stuff like that coming up. But this is what we have here. We have the masterminds, we have the solo ads, we have the solo ad training, you know, we have all this. So, I mean, this is literally like, you can look in the Facebook group and see this. I posted that, but look at how many masterminds. You serious? Like Mary Beth said, I should charge $250 for each one, but it's not. It's a one time. And this is all what you get besides the modules. You know?
Yeah, that's what I was making reference to, Tammy. Yeah. Just the pure content, the insane value, and it's just, you know, you continue to layer it on and continue, you know, you are constantly adding more value, more content, more training, and you literally don't find that in other opportunities. It's just not there to be had.
It's not
the opposite. I mean, it's just the opposite.
It's the opposite, right?
Mean, this is expanding, you know, people's horizons and their knowledge and their skill set, and then their income opportunity. I mean, their income potential will grow with this, and it's just insane for only $250.
Right. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine what we're going to talk about when we do a mastermind?
Yeah, I mean, it's a rare find. You just don't find this. I mean, like I say, each one of those that you just, you know, showcase, Tammy, is literally worth thousands of dollars.
It is, especially with
It's
Facebook marketing strategy.
thousands of dollars. I mean, it's unreal. So yeah, so thank you very much. And
You're welcome, guys. You're welcome.
yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mary Beth. And Mary Beth, you've been doing an awesome, amazing job. I'm going to have I'm going to have a lot of work tonight because I'm going to be like, confirming everybody coming into the Facebook group. I can just tell it. Sally, did you want to talk tonight? And I know that Vicki wanted to talk. She's invited quite a few people. So Sally, let me unmute you. Sorry. Let's see where you are. There you are. See, I have to look on my screen. There's so many people on now. Okay, Sally, you're unmuted. How are you? I hope she can. Did I unmute her? Yep. Maybe she's got a sign up. Maybe she's signing someone up right now. Vicki Chadwick, did you get a 250 while we were just talking? 250 sale? Almost? I got to unmute you. Almost? Okay.
Almost.
Almost.
One of my visitors on the Zoom. Just
wow.
Me.
There you go.
Thanks, Tammy.
You're welcome. You're a rock star. I'm so glad to have you with us. Mwah.
Thank you. Thank you.
3 in like 2 days. I mean, like, boom, she just started and she posted to Facebook. That's what I'm saying, utilize your real estate online. That's what I call it, I mean, I used to have 14 houses, whatever it was, you know what I mean? And it's like tenants and blah, 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 and blah, 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 and rehabs. And let me tell you, this is a lot easier, guys, to just spread the word. This is a lot easier than real estate. Right, Valerie? Valerie and I go back about that. We've talked about that before. Yeah, it's a lot better in real estate, guys. The ones that are making money with real estate are the ones like Dean Graziosi that sells the information. Like, he's selling information about real estate. He's making a killing with that, and he's buying like a 17,000 square foot home. I know he does real estate too, but what I'm saying is he's making money with information marketing, guys. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that those late night TVs shows are not making money. They're making money. Okay, so I'm going to just mute Vicki real quickly, and I thought Sally. Oh, let me try to unmute her again. For some reason, it's not allowing me to. That's crazy. Let me do this. I'm going to unmute everybody. Uh-oh. All participants are... Okay, Sally, can you hear me? Sometimes we have snores, so I better mute that. We had one guy that was pretending like he was sleeping. I think he just did that to get under my skin, but whatever. I'm like, okay, wake up. I had to send him a personal message. You never know what you're going to find on these Zooms every week. That's what I say. But I just lost Sally again. Let me try to unmute. Okay. I can't unmute Sally for some reason. There she is. She's unmuted. Okay. Maybe I'll just keep her unmuted. So David, did you want to speak tonight? Anyone else wants to speak? Just put it in the chat so I can see, because I'm seeing a bunch of people that I can't quite keep up with. David, did you want to talk? Okay. One second. Okay, David, you go ahead.
You got me?
Got you now.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to point out one thing. I always hate following Mary Beth and Sally. They do so well at covering everything. But one of the things that I think is really important for new people coming into this business, this Facebook community is like nothing I've ever seen. And I've been in this business for 10 years. I mean, the activity in there is amazing. The members help you. I mean, you can go in there and look at a post, and it'll have 10 or 20 comments. And you just don't see that with programs like this. You just don't. You'll see 1 or 2 little comments, and that's it. I mean, everybody is willing to pitch in, and Tammy's always available, which that's almost unheard of in itself. And that's just a beautiful thing. But for new people coming in, I mean, the Facebook group is just, there's nothing like it. I mean, there really is nothing like it, especially at the 250 level, just the support that you get. And like Mary Beth said, all the training and so forth. It's just an amazing thing. And I'm glad to be part of it, Tammy. And I just appreciate all your work that you've done.
I've laid the groundwork for you guys. I know exactly what people want. You know, I've been doing this for many, many years, and I know the number one thing is people, number one, don't want to sell. They don't want to talk to people They don't want none of that anymore. They want it to be easy. I mean, I'm just giving it to you guys real. You know, I mean, again, I was very shy. I mean, I didn't come out on video, you know, because I was 100 and some pounds overweight and I just didn't want to. I'll go over that. Actually, a very good point Gavin came up with is the products. Of course, I did show you guys to where you can find the products. And then I went over the training modules. I'll do it one last time because I think he said his prospect wants to see it. The prospects, you guys, we call them prospects, suspects, whatever you guys want to call yourselves, team members, because you're going to be tonight. But this is the cliff notes, like I was saying, of what I've actually, I'll show it, kind of zoom it in here, show you guys here. Okay, this is just since last July. So all those are in the members area. I just did one last night, Monday. Literally, again, the whole recap, like from start to finish, how to get started. Okay, so let me just see if Sally's available yet. 1 second here. My screen keeps going around here. Let's see, where's she at? Oh, that's okay, Thurman. Pretty soon you won't be going to work. You'll be working here full time. All right, that's my goal. Whoever wants to be full time, this is the place to do it. Right? Let's see here. You're welcome. Enjoy your evening and tell your coworkers to get on this one next week. Yeah, we're having some difficulty. I don't think Sally's back on, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep, if anyone has any questions, the products, like I said, are right there on the website. When you go to join tonight, just click the link that the person gave you in the email. It's either in the email that you received tonight, and that's how you got here. So you can join with the 250 if you want to join with Six Figure Empire. I'm telling you, that's where I've made the majority of my money this month, is because of big ticket sales. Vicky, she's fearless. She came in Six Figure Empire. So if your team members, if you're with Vicky, you want to get into Six Figure Empire with us, that's really where the money's at. It's really, really cool. Bev, yeah, Bev, so the product is right on your sales. Like if you're a member and you're not quite sure how to tour guide people around, let me just show you. 1 second here. What's the best way, and the only way I know how to teach is to show you guys. I don't do it for you. You guys will know that about me. I do not do nothing for you guys because you're independent. I will show you where to find the answer, right? That's a good trainer and a mentor, right? Like I didn't have a coach like pushing me outside the door to get my walk in, you know. I had to do it. Like I have myself to, you know, to blame if I didn't lose the weight, right? Same thing here. To right up here, if you want to scroll all the way to the top and you click products, you can even click frequently asked questions. We have a little, what they call a little toggle. You can have the FAQs, you can read those. Do you have to have any prior experience? Absolutely not. We show you exactly where to get the traffic, how to plug in, how we're making these sales, how I'm actually running traffic while I'm talking to you guys, and I can show that to you guys live right now. All these emails are coming in while I'm talking to you guys. All these emails right here. They're emails, just don't copy down the email. But I'm running a traffic campaign right now, we call it. And that's how you actually drive traffic. Okay, no one will teach you that right off the bat in any other industry. I can almost guarantee that. They won't tell you the solo ad vendors that they're using either. I can almost guarantee that. Vicky's shaking her head. She's like, she's right. That doesn't happen. So I give my personal traffic resource guys right to you, right in the members area, right in the back office. All you got to do is click it and you pay it just like you're buying something on Amazon, you know, which I've never done, which is weird. I have never experienced that. But here's your products right here. So you just go down. If you want to read them all, read them word by word. It's exactly what you're going to learn about. And then, like I said, if you want marketing training, or if you are an expert marketer and you already know how to generate leads, then you won't need this mastermind training. You won't need the solo ads resources. You'll just know exactly where you go. I have many, many top marketers and internet marketers that probably don't even look at that training. They just plug in because they know what to do. Okay. It's only going to get busier. It's only going to get, you know, like I said, 2019 is the year that you guys can explode your income. It is the year for you. You know, If you have not made a dime yet online this year, don't worry about it. Plug in, go into the self-serve modules. That's the beauty of this, is that we don't have to sit next to you and, you know, teach and train. It's all self-serve. Yeah, it's a great idea, isn't it, Valerie, to have a front end to get into big ticket? And so you build, I'm building the know, like, and trust for your member, and then they get excited. They're like, wow, I'm making 250 sales, and then they keep scaling up and upgraded. Now, one last thing I want to announce is that we will have another level. It is going to be a top level. You'll be able to put $7,000 into your pocket. Your sponsor will make $1,750. So it's going to be at $8,750 top level. I've been helping Tim kind of mastermind what it's going to be, and I'm probably going to have some videos on how to bring in top ticket sales, because I've been doing this for a long time. So I'm going to have some of my mastermind training in there at the top. It's also going to have a postcard system. If you live in the United States, or even if you don't live in the United States, we'll be able to ship those postcards out for you through this mail order house. I know the mail order house. It's very, very awesome. And they're very trustworthy. I've worked with them before with big ticket in the past. So postcards are very exciting. Now there's going to be some postcards, you know, for the 250 and whatnot coming down the road. I still think solo ads are the number one fastest way for especially a new person to plug in, because they don't have to come up with ad copy. All you do is give the person your link, and your traffic starts within, you know, 24 hours. I can't state because I don't know. I'm not the solo ad, but it literally is that fast. Let me try to unmute Sally again. Okay, I unmuted you, Sally. Let's see if this works.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yay!
Yay, hooray. That was some drama. For Wednesday night. Oh my goodness.
I just kept talking. I knew you were going to be here by me in a minute. I just kept talking.
Oh, and so just everybody was like, texted me, Tammy's looking for you. I'm like, I know. Hi, everybody. Hello, Fearless family, Fearless friends. This is just a great place to be. You know, tune in when you can and stay connected. That's all really you've got to do. You know, everything's set up for you. You do got to plug in, and you do have to do some footwork. The learning curve is short, sweet, to the point. And just stay connected, stay consistent, stay committed. I've been in for 2 months. I've been a marketer online for 23 years, but I've been involved with Fearless Mama for a little over 2 months now. I've done 27 sales. I've got another one coming in tomorrow. That'll be 28. And I've made just as much in SFE with only 4 sales as my Fearless Mama at 27, 28 sales. So, that's what we're talking about, scaling up. I like the combination of both, though, because I like that quick cash, those 250s that comes in. That keeps you out of trouble. You know, it can pay all your bills. It can definitely replace your income. But to retire in style, which I think is what we're all looking for, then scale up into a 6-figure empire. But, you know, David was right. Mary Beth was right. We've got a lot of value here, and I've done a lot of top ticket programs before, and I haven't had this much value for sure. Trust me on that. I've done programs up to 22,000, and I just, you know, not the value that we have here for $250. So you gotta love that. And, you know, just get back to the person who brought you here and kind of plug in and get started, guys. You know, you're $250 away from a really great decision. You can turn around and make your money back in 24 hours like I did, and maybe it'll take you all week. That's fine. The point is, if you figure out how to make $250 once, twice, then you can do it 5, 10 times, 20, 30 times. And if you can make a $1,000 sale, you can make a $3,000 sale. You can make a $5,000 sale. You really can. So you know, some of us are doing it. A lot of us are doing it. And it doesn't just work for some people. It works for everyone who works it. So am I right?
Absolutely.
So plug in, get tuned in, turned on, stay consistent, you know, get connected is what I always say. Stay consistent, stay committed, and, you know, pat yourself on the back for being here tonight, because that's, you're just that much closer to, you know, to success. But thanks for letting me share, Tammy. I appreciate all you do for me and for everybody else.
You're welcome. So glad you got on. I was like, yes, she broke through it.
Got it.
There was a couple times I've done these Zooms, and one time I was like, I got like froze, and I was probably making a really weird face, you know, and it's probably like one of those. And everybody's like Facebooking me, texting me, Tammy, did you know you're not on? And I'm like, oh my God. And then I said, Robbie, that's my first. I always call my son Robbie, you know, it's like, okay, he's the techie guy in the house. Like literally, like I had to learn a lot of this stuff. I had to learn Zoom, you know, so you can learn new things. You can learn new things. I'm going to go, like I said, going to go learn new things next week, and I can't wait to share, you know, but I can't wait because I got 3 people meeting me up there. It's only like 35 minutes from them. So I was like, okay, he joined me in Six Figure Empire. I'm like, hey, come on over and meet with me. You know, I can open our laptop and, you know, do it right there, do some training. So it's going to be fun. All right, cool. Does anyone else want to say anything, or, you know, just say hi, or if you want to, you know, we're all a pretty friendly bunch, I think, here. So Valerie, so nice to see you on. I've worked with Valerie before. Do you want to say hi? She's so great. I'll unmute you. There you are.
Yay.
Yay. How are you?
I'm good, Tammy. How are you?
Doing good.
Awesome. Well, I'm really excited to be here, and it's exciting to see some familiar faces here and all these new faces. And I'm just, Tammy, I am blown away by the value that you've given to this program. I mean, you and I talked about this. You've blown it up. And I'm really excited to be here, and I look forward to a lot of success.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Val. We got to meet too in Vegas.
Yes.
We're going to meet
We
again.
did.
We're going to meet
Yes.
again.
Yes.
Awesome. I'd like to meet everybody in person. It would be really fun. And, you know, it's just really, it brings back just, you know, just that social stuff. And, you know, I mean, like my husband and I had a restaurant. I don't know if maybe some of you guys know a little bit of my background, but we always had offline businesses, you know, brick and mortar. So I loved the restaurants when we were in our early 40s, and every night was like a party. You know, I mean, every night was like a party. I mean, unfortunately, it didn't work out. Well, fortunate for us, though, that it didn't work out, because I wouldn't be here, but I wouldn't be meeting all you wonderful, fabulous people. But I'm just saying it was just something I had a dream, and my husband had a dream of it. But, you know, when something doesn't work out, you just keep pushing forward. That's the way I look at it. So, you know, you just got to be fearless and unstoppable. That's really what we teach people, is to become very fearless. So, I don't have an event planned for, per se, the Fearless Mama crew. I would like to meet up, and once I'm established out west in Arizona, then I'll probably say, hey guys, we can go to either the No Excuses event or some major event like that. Like Valerie and I went to the GoPro event, Eric Worre. I mean, those are like rock star events where you can see Tony Robbins, and we got to see Tony Robbins together, and, you know, and stuff like that. And it's just really a lot of great bonding experience. But this one coming up this week, it's like in Maryland, and it's going to be at a big learning event. Learning center is what they call it. So, you know, I like to you know, mingle with other 7-figure earners, and just, you know, it's like osmosis, you know, it kind of just comes into when you start listening to it all the time. It's like people that keep coming back here, you know, you're hearing the same thing over and over, and after a while, it's just like driving, right? You don't even think about it, right? It's just like Kevin Trudeau talks about. It's like you're literally just doing it, right? So it's like over and over and over. So it's just like traffic. Once you learn how to place traffic, and you see those opt-ins coming in, you see those sales coming in, you just do it again, rinse and repeat. That's all there is to this, guys. You know, that's all there is to it. So I'm going to go ahead and end this recording. This is the 20th of March, and it's been a fabulous Zoom.